I'll be me.
Okay, I'll be me. We'll see if they even notice that we didn't do it. Why didn't y'all do anything funny with your name tags? That'll be the next complaint.
That will be funny. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
What was the question that you asked me? Who did I want to be? We can't be Dad because Dad took his name tag. I guess we'll. Okay, I'll be me.
I'm telling
I
you.
didn't understand the question for some weird reason. I don't know. So what are you doing back there, Sandra?
All right, you want to go ahead and get that going, and I'll just do my thing.
Sure, I'll get it going.
Okay, good. Is it already going?
Maybe. These name tags are awesome.
Yay! Thank you,
I love that they magnetize. I need to save this. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, that does not go well together. The cream and the chartreuse. I look a little sickly.
No, you don't.
No?
No, not at all.
Okay.
You're being hypercritical.
Probably.
This is probably natural, right? Okay. So, what was the name of that one that you're wearing? I know we're going to
I don't know.
about it.
I don't know how to say it.
Vicky.
Vake? I don't know. German.
Isabel Kramer, I love her.
Isabel Kramer is classic.
I'll do that after. Okay, I got to make sure that I am in the right person.
Be good.
On Instagram. Okay, and so this one goes over here. Got it? We got it. Oh, I like how you have the basket setting everything up.
Well, I cleaned up the books, so they are no longer available.
I know, I noticed that. You made a lot of changes in the shop. You've been busy.
Look,
did you do all that yesterday?
Brian and I came Monday morning and hung the grid walls, and then I dropped Madison off at work, and then I came yesterday at 8 and put everything back together because Elizabeth had a class at 10:30 and the shop had to open at 10 and the store was a mess.
Was it?
Yes.
I can't wait to hear what everybody says when they come in and see it. Because that's a big difference.
It is a big difference, I think.
And I love it.
I think.
It looks pretty.
You know what I didn't bring today was my Burt's Bees. They're both at my bedside table now.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Well, at least you know where it is. That's the
True.
worst when you can't find it and you don't know where it is. Yeah. And then it's months later after you've purchased 10 more.
I almost stopped at the grocery store and bought something. I was like, yeah, it's not worth it. But I wore my retainers last night. I tend to forget to wear them, but when I wear them at night, it like totally chaps my lips. You know what I mean? Like I wake up very dry mouthed.
Well, that makes sense as to why it's there. My bracelet is stuck to itself.
That happens to me a lot.
I don't know how I'm going to get that off without damaging it.
I'll try later if you want me to. Or maybe you can go next door and she can unhook it for you.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Because she did put that one on me. But it's pretty, isn't it?
It is. So sparkly.
It is sparkly. It's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, Mama.
It sure did arrive quickly. This last week just flew by.
I kind of agree with you.
I love this bag.
Okay, this is the bag that when Melissa first brought bags, she brought me this one. Like, I bought it. She didn't bring it to me. Yeah. But I literally burst into tears.
I can see why.
I burst into
Sandra.
I mean, the children and the girl with the pink hair. Oh my God.
Look at the chickens on the bottom. I want pink hair like that.
When you dedicate your life to kids for 20 years and you see something like that, it just makes your soul happy.
I can see why you cried over it.
I did. She was like, girl, you're so crazy. I was like, I know, I can't help it.
She makes some, I saw in her Instagram that she's been sewing some more. She has some of the most beautiful fabrics.
Girl.
I know.
Yeah, I said, you're killing me. She went to the expo.
The expo? What expo?
Sewing expo?
Sewing expo?
Yeah, it was last weekend at the Gaslight Arena. Gas
okay.
South, whatever you call it. Gaslight.
I didn't know there was such a thing, but I guess it makes sense because all these hobbies have their own little expos.
Yeah. Anita, who comes Wednesday morning, she volunteered to work it, so she was there. Melissa was there.
Oh, Anita did?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So Studio was a vendor there.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were busy, I bet.
They were,
then.
yeah.
I bet that's a big, because
I
there's a
would've
lot of
liked to have gone.
quilters. We'll have to maybe put that on our calendar for next time.
Yeah, I'll be a sewer by then. Sewist?
Seamstress. Hey, how's the sugar withdrawal going?
Okay, so let's talk about that.
Okay.
It's been 11 days. Today's day 12.
Wow.
I don't have withdrawal.
Okay, that's
I'm not
good.
feeling that
You're
yet.
You're not jumping down everybody's throat? Your
Well.
name tag is upside down. Should I put mine upside down?
Are you serious? I really didn't even mean to do that. Okay, let's fix that.
So you're not.
But here's the
jumping
thing.
down
No, I don't think
Brian's
so.
throat.
No, not for that. For
Other
other reasons. But today we're celebrating Lori's birthday and Elizabeth's birthday.
Oh yes.
And so I was actually thinking about this when I was in the bathroom earlier. I may break it for today to celebrate them, but be committed to going right back tomorrow.
You're going to be bouncing off the walls and knitting all the things. You're going to have all your projects done in one night. If it has been 11 days and you haven't had sugar,
Well, I've had carbs, so
I'm going to be watching you and see how you react.
Okay.
Seriously, because I wonder
if it'll make me sick. Or it'll make me sick.
Oh, hope not. Make sure you drink all your water today.
Yeah, I always,
That's
yeah.
important. In fact, I should probably have some water. I'm not drinking enough water. I used to have, I had this gallon of bottle. There's literally a gallon with a straw. It has a straw that comes up the center. And I would have 1.5 of those a day.
Ooh.
A couple of years ago.
Your eyeballs floating?
No, there seems to be like a point where you stop having to go to the bathroom all the time. But yeah, in the beginning, for sure.
Yeah.
But I kind of miss it. Is it time to go live?
It is kind of almost time. 2 minutes. Remind me today I got to fix the clock because I haven't changed the time. So he's going to cuckoo at the wrong time.
You know, I still have not seen the bird. It's a bird, right?
You haven't?
Everybody talks about it, and I know that every time somebody who's been here for a while sees it for the first time, they always gush. And that happened the other day. I can't remember, was it Casey saw it for the first time? And I remember thinking I should turn and look, but I had my eyes on my knitting. And by
now
the
I have to
time
wait an hour.
By the time I turned, it was already back inside his little door. Yeah.
He's the same color as the little pendulum.
Oh, is he?
And then they send you different colored pendulums and birds. So I have like a black one and a white one and possibly a red one.
We should put a little mustache on him one day.
Oh, he's so tiny. I don't know that you could do that. But he's cute.
Guess who we have today? Do you see anybody in the camera that you haven't seen in quite some time?
Do I see
Over my shoulder?
Oh my gosh, there they are. Okay, and I brought the yarn to fix his arm because Melissa is going to France in a couple of weeks. Lori's going to Nashville this weekend.
She is going to Nashville.
And she said she wouldn't take him with only one arm.
Oh, you're kidding. Well, his arm is back there. Should I pull him forward so we can talk about him? I'm going to put a reel together because, you know, he went to South Asia with Anne, as you know. And that's where he met his bride, which is crocheted. And they had a wedding. It started with a wedding and ended with a wedding. Did you know that? Because he went to Boston.
Oh, that's true.
To her niece's wedding.
Yep.
Met her family. And then quickly got on another plane. And then fell in love when he was somewhere down, was it Hanoi River? He fell in love.
I think so.
And he met the little crocheted bunny. But anyway, so my question is, should we just leave him back here, or do you want me to pull him forward? For the live stream.
We'll leave him here.
Okay, we'll see if anybody notices. He's kind of hidden in my hair. I might have to mention him though. I've missed that little guy. You hadn't thought about it one second.
I have. Oh yeah, I have. I just am like stressing because now I have to sew on some arms. But
oh, it'll be easy. You can do that.
Yarn over. It's easy.
That's right. You do that while I sew some cupcakes together.
Fantastic. Are you ready?
Okay.
Oh my God, we're late.
Let's touch knees. Oh. Are we live?
No.
Nope, something's going on.
Button?
Yeah, hit that center button. Oh, where's our agenda?
Right here. We're good. I got you. Good morning.
Now live. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday and Winder here at the Yarn Winder. My name is Julia.
And I'm Sandra.
We're happy to be here.
Okay, wait.
What's wrong?
Well, we're looking at Instagram, but YouTube is like way far away.
They're like, why do they keep looking off to the side? I feel like Instagram is crooked. Everybody's joining. Hi,
Good morning,
you guys.
Casey. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Luann.
Happy Wednesday,
Good morning,
everybody.
Elizabeth.
We are on episode 14.
Mary Lee. Hey.
Mary Lee, nice to see you. And that's Elizabeth and Matt.
And Rhinebeck Barbara.
Oh, hi, Barbara. How are you
morning.
doing? I was thinking of Barbara the other day because we were talking about doing the same sweater, knitting the same sweater.
Which sweater?
Is it the salty tea? Salty air tea, I think.
I've heard that.
But she was knitting something else. And
She finished it.
Oh, she did?
I can't show you a picture because it's on the phone, but I'll show you later.
Show me
She sent us
later for
pictures.
sure.
It was so beautiful.
Good morning.
Good
Mary
morning.
Lee. It is episode 14, Wednesday in Winder. Sandra and
morning,
Julia.
Melissa.
Hey, Melissa. We can be found on YouTube, which is on this camera. Instagram is on that camera. And we also have a .com and Facebook, all under the name The Yarn Winder. So we hope that you will follow us on all of those locations and subscribe and share and send us hearts. You can heart our messages. I'm going to give you guys hearts. Hearts.
Good morning, Bethany.
We love you guys.
It worked.
Oh my goodness. I want to do it for me. We have hearts that just came up on the
There they go
screen on It's Happening to Sandra.
Got the good touch
That
today.
is very appropriate.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on our .com and also here in store, we have a fresh. Is that Bethany? Hey, Bethany.
We missed you last Saturday,
We
Bethany.
sure did. You and your friend too.
Monique.
Yes. Oh, Melissa did it. Melissa did hearts.
No. Good morning, Brian. Let's see. See, I did it.
You did it again.
I did. I don't. What else can we do? We got to figure out what else we can do.
You are radiating hearts.
Good morning, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle. Hope you're not vacuuming today, Kyle. Hope you got that done.
Ah, there it goes.
You have figured out how to do it.
I don't know what else to do. That's all I got.
I just love it. We're playing with the Instagram.
Sorry, YouTube.
YouTube doesn't know what's going on here, but YouTube does have 5 minutes of pre-show material that you'll have to go after the show, after our live stream. We will post the replay for YouTube watchers, and that's where you can see our shenanigans. And also that's where we will post any of the patterns that we will mention in our live stream today. We actually have quite a bit of patterns that we're doing today. So, but I think I was saying to sign up for our newsletter because we have a lot of events that are coming up at the end of March and even in April.
Yes.
So the newsletter is going to have a lot of those. Is that my son? Zachary.
Hey, Zach.
How are you doing today, Zach? Thanks for stopping in.
That's so fun.
This is
Your
the
whole
first
fam
time
is
he
here. I
has
love
been
that.
live with me. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. He played his lacrosse team won big time yesterday.
Congratulations, Zach.
So
that's
we're very
awesome.
proud. And I think they have another game today, if I'm not mistaken. And that was an away game. But anyway, so sign up for our newsletter because we have some exciting things going on. And you won't want to miss it. And the newsletter is really the easiest way to find it. But also we'll post some information on Instagram and Facebook as well. So what's next?
Next is the sale table is still going on from birthday. I'm just trying to keep it on sale until it all goes away. And then we also have some mystery bags that we have made up. There's still a few here. We will add some more, I think, for LYS Day, which is April 26th. Go ahead and mark your calendars for Local Yarn Store Day. That'll be a fun day.
Here before you know it.
Tons of giveaways again. March Cow. How's it going?
Oh, well, how is it going?
It's going.
It is a crochet along with this Fantail fingerless gloves, and this is a free pattern that you can find on Ravelry.
Hooked by Robin.
And I think there's 3 people that I'm aware of that are doing this crochet, and Casey finished hers.
Casey finished, I was about to say.
They are beautiful. She ended up using your the local craftery yarn in like this purple color, and it's
called Heather, but yes, it's DK Weight. Yes, they were really cute, and she got done quick.
She sure did. She did one while she was getting her oil changed.
She sure did. great way to spend that
I
time.
know, right?
I couldn't think of anything better.
So I'm going to, hopefully this will be my second crochet project if all goes well with my first one, which we will be talking about later.
Yes, we will.
The other
Cow.
annual cow, and we talk about this every single time, but this is the Anthology Throw by Helen Stewart. It's a paid pattern on Ravelry, and the Tethered Intentions and Local Craftery are both dyeing limited edition mini skeins for this particular cow. So you can only purchase the mini skeins if you have signed up for this annual make-along. But if you have missed January, February, March, but you want to join in on all of the fun, then give Sandra a message, send her an email, or let us know in store, and we will put you on the list, because we are, like I said, it's a limited edition mini skeins. So we're only making as much as how many people are signed up. So, but we can start making them in April if you're wanting to join. And then of course we have other mini skeins in the store that you can to match if you are needing some to fill in the months that you missed out on. So March colorways have been here, and I'm sure most people have already picked them up.
Everybody's gotten them.
Everybody's picked them up.
I think so.
And we meet for...
Melissa's waiting on one more, but she'll be here Saturday.
Oh, that's right. She'll be here because it's Spinner Saturday.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the next. So
every Saturday from 1 to 3, unless otherwise we post, these are the two crochet along, knit along that we're doing in store.
So the only Saturday in March that we're not hosting these is March 29th, because we're doing our 5th Saturday sale that day.
Yes.
And that's all we're going to say about that for now.
Yes.
Okay. Spinning is this Saturday from 1 to 3. Our little ladies come and they bring their spindles and their e-spinners and their spinning wheels, and they come and just sit at this table and have a grand old time. And let me tell you, it is so fun to watch.
It is.
It's very quiet.
Yeah.
It's not very quiet. That's a lie. They're talking. It's not quiet.
Right.
But the activity itself is quiet.
Peaceful, soothing.
Yes.
That adjective. Who used that? Mary Lee used that adjective to describe... to describe this knit, soothing. And I'm like, I like that adjective because it truly is, and spinning is the same way. And so if you're interested in learning how to spin or to see how they do it, I know that we've had a few people that have walked in and just watched the ladies who were spinning.
They're very sweet with their time and knowledge.
Yes, they are.
Sweet. Yep. So come on in Saturday from 1 to 3. Okay, we have some big news. This might require pen and paper, or at least for you to rewatch later. Our sweet girl Kayla has launched her website for her sweet dyed yarn, and it's called Tethered Intentions. That's the name of her brand. Her website is tetheredintentions.square.site, S-I-T-E. And that's how you will get to her brand new website. So please go and at least take a look and support our sweet gal Kayla. She's so talented.
She sure is.
And she really is a lovely human being. If you haven't gotten to meet her, you want to talk about soothing? She's one of the most soothing people I've ever met in my life.
She's so calm.
She is. And positive and
supportive.
Her mama raised her right. Let me just say that.
I agree. 100%.
Her mama raised her right. Yeah, she's a good girl. So we love our sweet Kayla. We love her yarn. So give Tethered Intentions a look at.
I have bought a couple of her fingering full skeins. There's one that I love that she made called Sandra's Soul.
Yes.
And I love that one. And I bought 2 of those, and I'm going to make a shawl probably with them. Yeah.
And that's on her website, actually. It's kind of funny to see my name up on the website. But anyway, it was so sweet. So yeah, we were excited for her. That was a big jump for her. It's been in the making for a little bit, and it's time. So yay.
Yes, congratulations, Kayla.
Yes, ma'am. So proud of you.
So we have some new arrivals.
Well, just a few. Just me, because nothing else has come in.
I haven't seen them yet.
You haven't?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
You're hiding them from me.
Am I? Ugh. Okay, so I was playing with color this weekend. That's all I was doing. It wasn't anything fantastic. So literally there are 2 of these.
This is Julia's heart.
Is it? Well, it's called Two of a Kind.
Yeah, that's not the name of it.
Maybe I should rename it.
I
Julia's
love the
heart.
teals and
this
knits.
one I can probably recreate.
But it's called Two of a Kind, so you only have two. But
Right now
you
I
only
only
have one.
There you go.
Sorry.
Okay.
That was rude of
Hi,
me.
Alex.
Ow, ow.
Sorry. There you go.
Thank you.
She's going to put it in her
I
buggy.
thought you were going to show it more to the camera.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I like that there seems to be like a variant in there.
There's
like
definitely so tonality.
Tonality, there's the word. And it looks like silky. Like like the color is vibrant. That is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yay. In my buggy.
So Melissa's teaching me to follow a recipe, and that was attempt number 1.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that was quick. Bye, Alex. Hopefully we'll see you tonight. This was attempt number 2.
Yes.
If you need a traffic cone in your life, this is it. This was supposed to be like a peachy orange, and it's like safety orange.
It looks good. It looks like Miami colors,
right?
Yeah. Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
But I have seen a lot of people using that color for a hat. Knitting their
I
hats
can see that. If you're going hunting, this is what you need.
Right. It's gorgeous.
It is pretty. I mean, it just wasn't what I was going for.
You didn't even give it a name.
Two of a kind. There's 2 of those.
Oh, is that what that means? TOAK. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's not technically one of a kind because there are 2, but
another gorgeous, stunning colorway.
it's pretty. It's just not what I was expecting, and that's fine. That's the whole fun of this, right?
Right.
It's like, it's okay. Someone will love it. This is what I've learned. Okay, and then here's just a teal tweed.
This one you've dyed before,
This is
right?
a similar one to something I've dyed before, yeah.
Because I have that one, and it matches Tethered Intentions Sundry Soul.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, it is. I have this, and that's what I'm going to knit it with.
Okay, so there's 2 of those. No, 3 of these.
You know what? I bet Connie would love this.
I was
Connie
thinking about
loves
Connie.
orange, and she loves it bright.
I was thinking about Connie. I was
She's
like,
coming this weekend.
I'm so excited.
Yay!
I can't believe we've had her so often
know.
lately. I love it. This one was on purpose. This was not me playing. This was me actually trying to dye.
Did you name it?
Tulips.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, so it's got some light blues at the bottom and some speckles, just very, very light speckles. Tulips.
I'm looking at that pink one up there. I wonder if that matches that pink. Because I'm for some reason I'm envisioning a Stephen West shawl. Not that hot pink one.
It could.
This is pretty because did you mention that there's speckles in here too?
Very lightly.
I love it. I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of a fade with this. What do you think? Because that does look like it would be like in the middle of a fade, doesn't it? Beautiful, Sandra.
Uh-oh. It's in the buggy. Okay, and this one, Brian had the pleasure of naming. He called it Pixie Dust because it is very, like Julia said, she thought it was a white or a gray on the picture that I posted, but it's actually a very, very light mint color. And then it's got some speckles. Sorry, I'm having a hard time getting both cameras at the same time. It's got some speckles in it, but he thought it looked like pixie dust, apparently. So like a Tinkerbell.
You know where this one's going.
In the buggy. Okay, but there are 5 of each of those. So
yeah, that is so interesting because it does look white or gray, but then in a different light,
it is truly mint.
There's a mint that shows up in here. And great name. Kudos to Brian for coming up with Pixie
Brian.
Dust. Reddish orange, blue, purple, violet, mint, gray. That is unique.
Well, thanks.
It's going in my pile.
And then just Sweet Julia is making something out of a base that is this. She is working on her grid Gambit, which we'll talk about later, out of this Shetland wool. And this is 100% Shetland on fingering. But you know what? Sometimes when you're that crunchy kind of person, and you said it was crunchy in all the best ways.
In all the best ways. Spongy, crunchy, soft.
And it will get, hey Dad, it'll get softer the more you work with it. Now, these are just the bare colors. So there's 5 of each of these. But, you know, sometimes when you're crunchy, you want the natural colors.
Yes.
And not colored.
Sure.
So,
and they're fingering.
Yep.
Which just is a shock to me. That it's, but yeah, I mean, it certainly is fingering, but looking at it, it looks more sport.
437 yards. Yep.
Which is amazing.
Yes.
Yardage is crazy.
So yeah, those are all new in the shop.
Beautiful colors.
Well, thank
you just
you.
sold half of them right here across the table.
All right.
So what are you wearing, Sandra?
Oh, what am I? Nope.
No.
Oh, okay. Let's hold on. So normally we do notions that we love today or next. And Julia and I both showed up today and said, "What's your notion?" And I said, "I don't know. What's your notion?"
We've been through all the notions, kind of, sort of, haven't we?
I mean,
that I'm aware of.
Yes. So we wanted to pose the question to you guys. What is your favorite notion? Maybe something that we haven't heard about or that we're not carrying in the shop that you would like to see. So what's your favorite notion? So that's the end of that segment.
Okay. Should we post a poll in or ask a question
We're gonna
later
have
in the
two
stories?
polls later. So that'll be one of
yes,
them.
we would love to know what your favorite notion is.
All right. What are you wearing?
What am I wearing? I'm wearing the Tolsta tee. This is my very first one, and it will not be my last. This is by Rebecca.
You just picked out yarn for a new one.
I did. This is the Rebecca Clow, and one of the things that I love about this particular sweater is there are so many different modifications that she encourages you to use different modifications. Like, for instance, here is one where she did a little bit of lace work as the stripe. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm covering your face.
No. I was looking at this. That's
yes,
so cute.
and there's a picot edge, and she tells you here how to actually do that. And then there's some appliques that she has put onto her sweaters. And
so fun.
yeah, here's somebody who made a little tie at the bottom of the
cute.
sweater. So this was my second sweater. Yes, this was my second Tolsta. And it is knit top down, and I think next time I might go down a size, because for me I'm noticing that I have a lot of fabric right here in the armpit, but I can still wear it. It's just oversized, but I am going to go down at least one size. And another really cool thing about this, right? This particular pattern comes in DK, and there's also fingering.
Oh,
all
awesome.
included in the same price of the pattern, which is just amazing.
Which is good, because we were picking out yarns for something else earlier. And go ahead. Yeah, so we have the same.
And I wanted to show.
Go ahead. I'll let you do that.
Are you going to make yours in that one? Are you going to do the Tolsta in this one?
I might.
Well, I
have another one on the agenda. Your wannabe is going to be my
okay.
Yep.
Okay. So what I'm wanting to do is make a summer garment out of cotton yarn, which I have never knit with just plain cotton. And y'all know from previous episodes that I've been talking about Pima and how soft and luxurious Pima cotton is. And this is by Juniper Moon Farm, called Ultimate Pima. And so Sandra was helping me look at colors, and I love navy. So I'm thinking of doing navy as the body, and then the stripes in the
taupe. It's like a taupe cream.
It's gorgeous.
You know, that's so classic. I feel like this color combo is classic. And it's also very, forgive me, nautical. You know, it's going to feel very summery and nautical. Yes. And I love that. Like that, you can't go wrong with that.
I love nautical looks.
Me too.
But also a common yarn that people are using for the Tolsta is the Zoe.
Yes.
And this was the other color I was thinking for me. But I think because I want to knit with cotton, I'm going to do that Pima cotton. And these are some of the other colorways. And I would pick this one, but it's kind of like what I have on. Same kind of colors. And then this one, I have another sweater that I'm knitting in this color. So that's why I'm trying to think of my wardrobe and not do too many of the same colors. We're trying to think out of
We are trying to get out of our comfort zones.
Yeah. I love this.
But this would be cute together, like a stripe with that.
Yes.
I like those two together.
Yep.
I guess
And we
more a
do-
teal thing.
We have a cream in Zoe, and I was thinking red.
One. We only have one left.
But that would be all you need, because like for this particular, this is DK. Zoe's DK, right? But I think you can knit this up as either, or maybe it's sport. You can knit it under the fingering pattern or the DK, but it has kind of like that thick and thin wabi-sabi look to it. So that's why I think it would be okay with fingering, using the fingering pattern. Well, anyways, this one that was DK only used 2 of DK and 1 for my stripes.
Oh, okay.
It does not use a lot of yarn, which is amazing. Of course, it has a little bit of an open, summery gauge to it, right?
But it's super
I can't
cute.
remember what needle I used, but. And then also another one that people use is the Remix Light And I would have chosen this, but a little bit later I'm going to be talking about another sweater that I picked to do this blue in.
Me too.
So just trying, I like to try different yarns. So that's what I'm doing. So that's that. That's what I'm wearing. What are you wearing, Sandra?
Isabel Kramer is one of my favorite designers ever. I love her patterns. They're easy to do. They're easy to follow.
Very well.
They're classic, in my opinion. And this one is called, I have no idea.
No,
I mean, that's not what it's called. But I have no idea how to pronounce it. It's Vaike. So take your best guess, but that's this pattern. And I knit it out of a cotton just because I wanted a cotton shawl. Like,
can I touch your shawl?
You can absolutely touch my shawl.
Oh, I want a cotton shawl too.
This is it's a fun pattern, and I love that it's cotton because I can wear it in the summertime.
It kind of reminds me of powder. Is it similar to powder?
The powder wrap?
Does the powder wrap have that here?
The powder wrap has something similar, yes. These are cables.
Oh, those are cables?
Maybe faux cables. I can't remember because it's been many years. But I also yanked the Pima cotton off the wall because I thought this would be a perfect cotton for this shawl. And I think it would be lovely in that blue.
Oh, it would be gorgeous. I love navy.
And then there's always the natural, of course. So
I wonder how much yarn do I need. Is it just one size, do you think, or is this two different sizes? So it's a US 3 and a US 5. 930 yards of heavy fingering sport weight, held double. So
I don't think I followed that rule. I think I chose yarn that I liked and matched my needle to it and then went with it because it's a shawl.
That's one of the great things about shawls, isn't it? You have a lot more to play with it.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
And it was a fun one.
Love it.
Yes.
I bet that was fun.
Yep. So good. So that's mine. I love Isabel Kramer. Love, love, love her. You want this?
Oh, sure.
You want this?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I might need both.
Okay.
At least we'd need 2 of the blue. My stack is getting tall.
The buggy is getting full. Alrighty. So that's what we're wearing, and then works in progress.
I love that you just called it a buggy.
I'm learning from you.
She's learning how to speak
Southern.
Julia.
Southern. Thank you, Mary Lee. Yeah. Well, I used to call it a buggy growing up, and then
you grew up one day and
then
decided
people
to call
said
it a basket.
No, it's a cart. It's a cart. It's not a buggy.
Huh? Maybe it's a grocery store. It's a cart. But for some reason, and all we're talking about is a basket. It's just a handheld basket.
Good morning, Hadia.
Hey, Hadia. For some reason, I call this a buggy. I don't know why.
I think it's cute, but I like it.
Okay. Works in progress.
All right, let's do these together. Are you ready?
Oh, okay. I gotta grab mine. What happened? Did you forget it?
I did.
No.
Flipperty flop. Well, we'll just celebrate yours.
Well,
darn it.
We're talking about the Find Your Fade by Andrea Mowry, and we are both knitting it. Sandra has knit. This is your second one.
This is my second one.
And I'm so sad that you didn't
It's
bring
okay, because I
yours.
really didn't I mean, there's a little bit of progress, but not a ton. You are now officially farther in it than I am. So that's great.
This is
we're going to start right here.
huge.
Gonna start here.
This is where I was. I have to pick out all the dog hair because I have white chihuahuas. This is where I was the last week, right here.
Jeez Louise. Oh my word. Oh my word. She's on her last color.
Yep.
And it's so beautiful.
I hope it's finished for episode 15.
Oh, it will be. No doubt.
So we've been working on these since November.
No. Are you serious?
I think
so.
No,
we started this in November.
We started the show, the podcast. Oh, you're right. Was it? Oh, okay. I'll have to get all
January?
that correct.
I feel like maybe in January.
Well, then we're not doing so bad. But this thing is huge. Like, I was thinking this has been on the needle. You know what it was? This was one of the very first projects that I purchased the yarn for.
You did. Yes. That was a long time ago.
So that was probably November when I bought it. And then we cast on possibly in February. And
yeah, maybe February.
I only have a little bit, an inch or two to go.
Yeah. Oh, there's not a lace section in the end?
I don't know.
Just the last
Darn it, I hate the lace section.
I know.
That's my least favorite part. All I'm doing is 16 more times, just knitting, and then yarn over 3 stitches. No.
Oh, so we really do
color
finish up.
melting,
Okay.
and then into.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely be done next week.
Yeah, I'm just doing the tip. That's all I'm doing. I'm doing this little tiny tip. Just the tip. Tuesday, Wednesday.
I don't know who B Rambo is, but welcome. Tell us your name.
Hello.
Yeah, so that's
like
gorgeous.
A blanket.
It is, and it feels that long. I mean, it's like it's never ending. Oh,
it's gonna be
so
gorgeous.
Good.
This is an accomplishment because this is the largest shawl.
Wait till you block that sucker.
Do I have to block it? I guess I probably should.
You should. You did all that
work. Of course,
work.
we have the Anthology is going to be bigger than this.
Oh, for sure.
But
it's going to take a whole
and
year.
then my Merry Adventure.
That's a big one too.
Probably the same size as this. But this is my first finished large. And you can't really fold it. You cannot fold it to make it organized looking.
I have one of those too. It's at home.
But you'll bring it next week.
I will bring it next week. Okay. We have 2 others that we're doing at the same time.
Gosh. So
I'll go first.
You brought it?
Yep, I did. I brought this one.
The Grid Gambit.
This is so fun.
Yes.
Hey, Madison.
Yes.
This is so fun. And so easy.
Yes.
If you can read MC and CC, it is so easy.
It also, what I like about it is it gives you the option of following the charts. Also, it is written out.
Yes.
So you've been following the chart.
No.
No, you haven't? Oh, okay. Then I feel better. Because I've been following the words. To me, it just seemed easier just to follow the words.
It repeats itself over and over again. So once you get the hang of it, you don't, you're just checking off the boxes, kind of. But, oh my gosh, it's so good.
And we are so on trend, Sandra, because I have been seeing this all over
Fantastic.
Instagram.
I'm never on trend, so that's
we
good.
We are on trend. And personally, tell me, what do you think? Could this be an easy pattern if you were new to mosaic?
Oh, for
sure.
To
me, it repeats itself, and you can read your
if you can
your
knit,
stitches really quickly.
If you can purl, and if you can slip a stitch, then you can absolutely do this.
So if you've never done mosaic, I definitely encourage this. There's my sister. Hey, Kame. Also, I was thinking, because this is knitting up so quickly, wouldn't this be a great gift knit? For Christmas time? Because seriously, I think I could have had this done in 2 days.
And really, truly, I think you're only using 2. I mean, one contrast and one main color. So that's it.
And, I think this is my yarn that I'm using. I think I could get another one. Why didn't the bird come out?
He's out.
He's out?
On the top.
Well, he's so small, I can't even see him.
I told you wouldn't be able to get the mustache
teal.
on him.
The bird is teal. Yeah. We should put lips on him. Cute little red lipstick.
Oh my goodness.
Burt's Bees lips. But I was thinking, I have a feeling I could get another one out of what I have left over. But this is the Ella Ray that we're both using.
Yep.
And then I'm, of course, using the crunchy, beautiful yarn, Shetland wool, which is so...
Okay, have you knit with the Patagonia before?
I have, yes. In fact,
does this remind you of that? It reminds me of that.
It does. It's not the same thickness, but definitely the texture is the same. So I can't wait to see. You think it'll block out just like that? Real soft?
Oh,
because once you block out that Patagonia, it is just so...
It is so squishy
and lovely.
Yes. This is already squishy. I mean,
so beautiful. I think this is I have 1.5 more parts to go on this. And which direction does it go? I don't know, but I highly recommend this pattern if you're looking for a gift knit. I might do some of these for Christmas.
That's a great idea. If I liked people enough to give them gifts at Christmas.
If you were a gift knitter,
if I was a gift knitter,
I would recommend this. But yeah, I totally love this, and I hope to do another one.
It's kind of addictive too. Once you get started, you just want to keep going. Yep. All right, I'm going to share something special real quick.
Okay.
And then we'll go to the next one. All right, so our friend Elizabeth, of course, has published her first sock pattern, which was the Peach Blossom socks. If you haven't, your sister wants one for Christmas.
Oh, you want one, Cammie? You'll have to tell me your colors. I'll be happy to make one.
That's so fun.
What is that?
It's a Christmas tree.
Oh, that's a Christmas tree? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Elizabeth published her first pattern called the Peach Blossom Socks. And then she has written her second pattern, but it is in testing via me, bless her little soul. And this one is called the Rory Socks. And it's got a very cute little faux cable pattern in it. I'm trying to get it so you
pretty.
Oh my gosh, the cameras are killing me. And it's fun, it's easy, so easy. But my sock mojo has been very low lately. So I'm trying to do this, but it's not the pattern's problem. It's definitely a me problem.
So I've been asked to be a test knitter for her. This is going to be my very first test knit.
Yeah.
I have not cast mine on, but I hope that's my next cast on. So
these are the
maybe
Rory
next week I can show it.
So soon these will be published, I hope.
Yes.
Or
That
as
is
soon as we're
just
done
so
testing.
pretty. To me, it does look very studious.
Yes.
And I love the name. I don't know if it had
It's
a
from-
Gilmore Girls.
it did.
Okay.
Yeah, it did.
And I love the color. What yarn are you using there? That's pretty.
One of a kind.
Oh.
It was supposed to be, where's your grid, Gambit? It was supposed to be that pink.
Really? So that's the same dye? Look at those two together, Sandra. If you figure that out, please. I would like one.
Well, it's a long story. There was some math involved, and I don't math very well. And
That's so pretty together. That's the same color.
4 grams of a certain color went
interesting.
into this. And I was like, this isn't right.
Does the base have anything to do with what?
No.
color turned out to
this
be?
was
Okay.
this was truly a
That's gorgeous.
one of a kind
It is
mistake.
one of a kind.
A happy mistake.
I was going to say,
Happy-
I love those kind of mistakes.
Bob Ross kind of mistake.
Oh, right. Embrace it.
Yes.
Right?
All right, what's next? So that's my test knit, and then what are you doing? That's it for you.
No.
Oh, Paysage. Do your
you-
Paysage, and then we'll talk about the next one.
Paysage. You guys haven't seen this one in a while. This is a pattern by Amy Christoffers, who did the pressed flowers, which, by the way, is, I should have put that one up here because that's one I want to, I've been looking at those patterns. I want to do. But anyways, we're talking about Paysage, and I am knitting it with the Millefiori Light, which is right here. And this is probably how many skeins I'm going to be using. But believe it or not, you guys, I have divided for the body, and my skein just fell. This is my second skein that I have. So this is only 2 skeins of yarn so far, but I have divided. It's a bottom up sweater, and it is a drop shoulder. So the idea is that I'm basically knitting a square, right? A rectangle.
A rectangular prism.
Yes, good job.
Thanks. Sometimes it comes right on out.
So the body is going to be quite large and oversized, because what happens is you're knitting for the drop shoulder, it will come across my shoulder, it drops over your shoulder, and then you do a skinny little arm here. So so that's what, the last time I showed this was quite some time ago.
Look at that little
It was
progress
all
keeper.
the way back here.
Look how much you've done.
So I have knit all the way up to the shoulders. This is 16 inches, and now I just have 5 more inches to go. You know, you divide it for the front and the back, and then it'll seam at the shoulder. So I really am almost done with this. And it's so soft. Feel that. I love this yarn.
It is very soft.
That's
And
so
when
pretty.
you see the pants she has on
Should I
today,
stand up?
yes.
Sandra was like, it would match
Oh my
your
gosh,
pants.
the pants she has on today would look so cute with this sweater. She's got
May
her
not be
baggy
showing, but
britches.
there we go.
Yeah,
Doot, doot, doot.
so cute.
So that'll be my first outfit that I wear it with. I will do that.
Fantastic.
So anyway,
Love
so that's the
that.
Paysage.
Thanks for bringing it today.
Sure.
It's been a minute.
It has been a hot minute with that.
All right, so our second poll is about this pattern right here. Okay, so we went and visited One More Row, and Gabby, the owner of that shop, was wearing this pattern called the Playdate, the Adult Playdate tee. And she knitted it out of Noro. And I think all of us kind of fell in love with it because she was wearing it so cute. And we all came back and said, we're going to cast that on. So yes, we just totally copied Gabby. Gabby, thank you for your inspiration, because I am not a garment knitter typically. I have knit plenty. I just don't, that's not what I gravitate towards. So here's the poll that we're going to put up. We're going to put up the Notions poll, but we're also going to put up this, because Casey and I were here last night both working on this sweater. And I said, can we just stop for a minute and embrace the fact that I'm knitting a sweater? And she said, do you consider this a sweater? And I said, yes. What do you consider it? And she said, a t-shirt. Because it has short sleeves. And I was like, okay, well,
that's so pretty.
I kind of think anything I'm knitting with yarn that I put on my body is a sweater. That's just my viewpoint.
Kind of how I look at it too.
Yeah. So I'm going to
as
ask.
I am looking. This is
A
the Tolsta tee, and that is the adult playdate tee. But to me, it's a sweater.
It's a sweater.
So yeah, that's an interesting question. What do you guys think it is? Do you call it a tee or a sweater? We'll put up a poll in our stories later today because we would actually love to know.
I would love to know what everybody
Are we going
thinks.
to change how we call it if people?
No. I'm old and I'm stuck in my ways. This is a sweater.
Yeah, it's a sweater.
It's a sweater. So I'm knitting it out of the Noro. Casey is also knitting it out of Noro. Hers is Kakagori in this red color.
Elizabeth says both.
Okay.
Cami says a sweater.
Yeah. And then yours is that
I'm doing
green.
this one,
Oh,
but I'm doing, it's a minty color.
Mint.
I picked two.
Okay.
I fell in love with the sweater so much, and I thought I would love this, and I love Noro yarn. So I picked the one that Gabby wears, and hers was made out of a minty. And then the other one that I picked out was blue. But it is this particular yarn, which is Compito.
I would totally make this again.
And it only requires for a lot of different sizes. It's just two of these. Which is really amazing when you think about. I mean, I know that these skeins, like how many yards are in here?
A ton.
It's like two equivalent of usually two, right?
Or at least 1.5. Yeah.
450 meters, 150 grams. I don't know what that is in yards.
It's more than
good
a
at
450. Yeah.
Yeah. I love your colors. I love the stripes, the natural stripes that you're getting out of that.
It's definitely
That is so
stripier on
soft.
camera than it is in person.
So you're almost done with the raglan increases.
I am. I think I have maybe 4 or 5 more to go, and then I'll just split for sleeves and then be on the way. And it'll go fast.
It really will.
It's already gone fast. It's a fun knit. This I think the yarn makes it go faster because it's so soft.
It is so
It's
soft.
fun to work with. So
And
that
this is like silk too, isn't this some kind of like a blend of cotton and silk polymade? So this will be so comfortable in the summertime.
yes, which is good because in Georgia that's what we need.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Oh.
What? Ooh. You're gonna talk about
Casey.
guess who cast this on?
Is that what it's called in crochet?
I don't know. Crocheters, do you call it cast
Starting?
on?
Starting? I started it.
Kimmy, when you start a project in crochet, what do you call it?
Is it casting on? I don't know.
You do need to get yourself some Noro yarn, Camille. You will love it. It'll be so comfortable in the summer.
Yes.
My sister is a crocheter, and she has inspired me. And then Sandra picked out this pattern from La Bien-Aimée called Le
Triangle.
Granny. And
I started a project.
I just started a project.
Okay. I started a project.
You did start a project.
So Casey and I were sitting here last night and there was no one in the shop. So I was like,
Say hooking it or hook on. Oh, that is really cute.
I hooked on last night. That sounds so British.
That's Bethany.
Yeah.
Hey,
that
Bethany.
sounds very
I know we
British.
already said hey, but it does sound British, doesn't
I hooked
it?
on. I did, indeed. Casey and I were sitting here last night, and Casey and Julia are taking a crochet, or Julia's taking a crochet class with Casey
Tomorrow.
on Thursday.
I was
Yeah, that is
so excited.
tomorrow. Yeah. And I was just gonna kind of like push in and listen in and take the class too. And then Casey and I were here by ourselves, and I said I should just do mine tonight, and then Julia can have all the attention.
Because I'm going to need it.
No, you're not. You're really not. Casey is so good.
Yeah.
Like it's different being on that side of it, and it was so fun.
And you really, was this a crochet 102 for you? I mean, you already knew how to do it.
I know.
This will be like really, my sister has taught me how to hold the needle and to do a couple of different things, but
I knew how to do double crochet because I started a blanket 10 years ago that was double crochet clusters, and that's all this is. My concern was how to get the shape to go in.
Bethany says I'm a hooker now. Or you're a hooker. She's telling you next week I'll be a hooker. You could be a hooker this week. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I love that.
That was so cute.
So I hooked this on last night, and I am 100% addicted.
Hey, Nomio's wife is a hooker.
She sure is. That's how we met her. I mean, hello.
Hooker. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So this is fun.
I'm sorry to keep it around.
It's okay. I don't care.
All these jokes. I'm just a little kindergartner at heart. Okay, what were you saying?
I don't know. It's fun and addictive.
It's fun.
And I'm
you
excited.
just cast this on yesterday.
Yep.
And you have made a tremendous amount of project. And look at all of those ends you're going to have to weave in.
That's
going to get you.
It's, yeah. Or we can just call that a design element. Just leave that.
You could braid it.
Yes, it'd be like fringe on the other side. So, but yeah.
Matt says, hookahs, all of you.
Yep, that's us. But I'm loving this. So I went home and I just dug through, here's my little bag of bits and bobs.
Ooh.
So all the little leftovers that I've accrued.
One day I hope to have a leftover bin like that to sort through.
Oh, sweet
I just
girl.
love it because it's like your paint palette, your yarn paint palette.
Yep.
Gorgeous. Sundry.
I'm excited and I can't wait for you to start yours tomorrow.
I can't wait either.
And then we'll be in a race on something else.
Camille says, love it, Sandra.
Thank you, my dear. This was a bag that I bought from Melissa when this shop first opened. Julia was commenting on how cute it is. And Melissa, do you remember that I cried when I got this bag? Do you remember?
Melissa made Sandra cry.
Yes,
that's what I just heard.
Children. She always makes me cry.
I mean, she is talented.
It's got little children on it, and it just made my heart smile. And tears came out.
Yes.
Anyway, so that's that.
Okay.
I don't have a wannabe whip.
Well,
oh wait, that's a lie. That's a lie. I just piggybacked on yours. Yes.
Okay.
Go to your
Let's
wannabe.
move. I tried to organize my patterns this time, you guys, because last time they were all over the table. And there's a wannabe in here somewhere. Oh my goodness, I tried to organize my stuff, and here it is. So both of us have this wannabe whip that is called Blank Canvas Tee, and I'm going to stick it up to both of the camera, tee or sweater, whatever you call it. And this is a top-down sweater that you knit, but then you turn it inside out. So the purl side is what's showing, and there is a seam that kind of goes down the front of it.
Just a little interest.
And so this is one that Sandra and I both want to knit, and you might be asking why. And there
yarn goes everywhere.
Yarn. I bought this yarn from Remix Light. That's what I'm going to make mine in. I bought this last week, and I think you've got yours right there.
And I'm going to try that too because I haven't knit with this yet either. I think I've knit with a Remix, but not Remix Light. So I picked kind of this like grayish, greenish, army gray. I don't know.
Well, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with Remix Light, but it has fingering weight yardage. 432 yards in one skein. So if you're interested in knitting a summer garment, then this would be one to consider. And it has a wonderful blend of nylon, cotton, silk, acrylic, and linen. And that's somebody
charity pickup.
But this is a well-loved summer yarn that people are using.
Excited.
And I cannot wait to knit with it. It actually has, I guess the linen does not pick up the color. So it almost looks like a, what do you call that? Tweed.
Yeah. I'm excited because this will be another sweater.
Yeah. Well, so anyways, I cannot wait. That's the Blank Canvas Tee. That is going to be cast on soon. Now, we go to my finished object.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And this is another one that could be a great, fabulous gift knit. I knit this in like 3 days, I think.
Yeah, she did.
This is called, well, first of all, this is called the Sophie Hood.
By PetiteKnit.
By PetiteKnit, yes. And it is, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the viral Sophie scarf.
Yeah.
So it's essentially the Sophie scarf on the end with the hood. And then here is the other Sophie scarf attachment.
Do you want me to put it on?
And
I don't want you to mess up your beautiful hair.
Well,
your hair always looks so good.
Like that.
Oh.
So then I look like Little Red Riding Hood.
Little blue
and then you
Riding
just kind of
Hood.
do that, like that. Like these hoods are very popular right now. They are the it thing. And
you look
of course
very
it's going to be 70 degrees today, but I think what you can do too is when you don't want to wear the hood, you can then just pull that down and wear it like a shawl.
Oh yeah,
right?
For sure.
Or actually, you can really kind of do it any way you want, so the hood is in the back.
Oh,
you know, you have to help me figure out how to style it.
That's adorable.
So this yarn I knit out of the cotton plus merino, and we actually sold out of this color because there's quite a few of us that actually are knitting this pattern.
Yep.
And
Casey finished hers. 3 of it,
and Kyle and Casey and I both chose this particular yarn, which is the Shadows version of the cotton plus merino. But we have other colors that would be gorgeous, and this is going to stack up. See how many I can get. And then finally we've got that one.
I love that cream. I love the sage too. I'm sorry, but I think the sage is my favorite.
I almost picked the sage to do mine in, but then when I saw the other girls picking this color,
I
was like, me too. Isn't that gorgeous though? I mean, it's so soft. Absolutely love this pattern. And very simple, soothing pattern because it really is just knit. And you just have to put a couple of stitches on hold in the back here.
Did it make sense when you got there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
100% made a lot of sense.
Good.
And I didn't block mine.
Oh.
And I don't know that it needed it. For
okay,
me,
so maybe she'll bring hers today and we can compare.
Curious to see.
Yeah.
Her gauge was different than my gauge, so I'm curious to see if hers grew a little bit. Her rows were a little bit different than mine, shorter than mine. So, but yeah. Highly recommend if you guys are looking for anything like this to check out the PetiteKnit Sophie hood. Wow, I've just got all kinds of things. Piles. We definitely have to take another picture of our table.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, here's another one of those colors of the Remix Light. Which that would be pretty to stripe into something, wouldn't it?
Peachy tan.
I've seen people do color work.
Oh yeah.
I could name a ton of color work patterns right now, like the Saldotna people are doing this in, and the Alpine Bloom.
I was about to say that.
I bought the Alpine Bloom in the red and then a Noro for the color work.
Fun.
So I can't wait. Lots of fun things here, Sandra. Where's our agenda?
Right here.
It's off this yarn.
It's my turn now. Okay. Something is off the needles.
Yay.
Something is off the needles. This is my Sundry. So Sundry starts down here out of the Zoe. And you just knit, and increase. And then we're going this way.
Upside down.
Yeah, go the other way. There you go. Okay. And then you pick up Noro, and I used Akari. And I did hold it double because that was Kyle's suggestion. And it does give it a really thick, squishy fabric. And you do a little like mosaic work right here, and then you go right back to just holding the Noro for more garter. And then
it's long.
Yeah.
Did you block it?
I
grew.
I say I blocked it. I really just put it in water and then aired it out. But now I've got 2 shawls. I don't know. It doesn't bother me if it didn't, because it is so good.
It's beautiful.
So good. And then, I already have yarn picked out for the next one. So
what is it? Remind me.
It's the Remix in the brown. No, lies.
Oh.
It's the Lannis in the brown. I don't know. It's up there. It's the brown Lannis light, and then Marisol Miss Me. Yeah, if you want to.
Let me get it because it's so pretty.
Oh, there we go.
It's the brown peachy one, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful combo. And this one is so soft.
It is so soft. So that'll be the number 2, because you can't have just one.
No, you can't.
Literally everybody I've talked to that has knit it has said, I have more than one. Kyle has 5.
7.
7?
I think so.
Oh, holy moly.
She had 5 until she started buying more yarn for more.
Thank you, Kyle.
We'll see if I'm right about that.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one. This one was fun too. Sheila is working on hers. Kelly is working on hers. Like, lots of us are making it.
Oh, I can't wait to see Kelly's because she's putting mohair with her. She's doing a Noro, right? I think it's a Noro with mohair.
I can't remember because so many people.
Yeah, so many people have chosen it.
Okay, so yeah, that's my little finish. Finally, something is off the needles. Jeez Louise. Instead of going on the needles, it's coming off finally. Okay.
You have a lot going. I'm excited to see all of the things that you have. Next week, you're going to bring your Find Your Fade.
Yes.
Can't wait to see that one because I love your
I'm trying to decide which one I want to just go ahead and finish. I might finish Grid Gambit.
Grid Gambit you could have done today if you really focus. But you are running a store, so maybe you would be able to.
Speaking of running a store, today is Wednesday.
Yes.
Which is our knit day. Sit and knit and crochet day. From 1 to 4 and 5 to 8. We do ask for a little break in between those two, sessions so that we can have lunch, dinner, and breathe for just a second. Not that we can't breathe when y'all are here. It's wonderful. But we just need a minute to eat some food and regroup for the next group. But we love it. It's our favorite day.
And while we're talking about that,
Let's
we're talking
do
about
it.
our store hours.
Let's do it.
So we're closed Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday 10 to 6, Wednesday, which is today, 1 o'clock to 8 p.m. It's our late day, like you said. And then Thursday 10 to 6, Friday 10 to 5, Saturday 10 to 6. And of course, Saturday, don't forget, we've got our crochet along, our anthology, and our spinners will be here.
That's right. Saturday's
from 1 to 3.
My favorite Saturday of the month, and my Wednesday is my favorite day of the week. So
mine too.
Yep.
And Sandra has been busy rearranging and adding some things
Thanks
in the
to
shop.
Brian.
So
Brian
yes,
helped.
Brian worked hard. I can see that for sure. And
So fun.
Sandra has hearts again on Instagram. So hopefully when you guys come in here next, you'll get to come see all of the changes and the new additions that she has made. And we, as always, enjoy this time that we have with you guys. We
Thank you for coming.
Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday and come by and say hey to us. We love to see what you guys have on your needles and your hooks. Until next Wednesday. Take care, you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.